what does it look like really practically to be an active listener in those rooms and then to get everyone on the same page moving forward? Interested in the question in general, so you can extrapolate to any scenario. And I am also curious, because you are such a small company and a small team, it is entirely possible that there have been times when you've worked at these small companies when there are more people not involved in your day-to-day in the conversation about the choices that your company needs to be making than there are people doing the work every day.
Yeah.
Driving the boat. And so I'm really curious about how you're using that sort of active listening to get everyone on the same page and sort of row in the same direction.
It's gotten harder in the age of remote working too. It is very much a very, very core part of how I lead. I listen, I restate it to other people. I'm constantly trying to make sure that we're aligned. Like, that is, anybody that's worked for me, they'll always say, oh, Beth is talking about context again, because that's the word I use all the time. I'm like, you got to have context, because I'm convinced that if you have that context, then you will make better decisions. You'll be able to innovate on your own. If you know all the things around it, then you're going to be able to do this. So obviously it's very important to me. So I'm impose it on everybody else as well. And you don't get that context unless you've listened really acutely to everybody, really down to the, what is the real problem we're trying to solve questions. You just kind of keep picking at them, because everybody's working in these small settings. They're just going really fast. Everybody's always trying to solve something. They're always going. Being able to like really know the root cause, to know when it's okay to just keep going, or it's okay to keep going right now, but we're not going to solve the root problem unless we do X, Y, and Z. That cycle is happening all the time, every day practically, just trying to kind of keep everybody on the same page towards those same goals, and also ensure that we aren't just going and not thinking. You asked the question of like on a practical level, like how do you do that? It's hard. We try to bring people together. I have, in true startup fashion, tried stuff and iterated on it to see like, well, does this work better? Or if we post it here, is this information better? Should we get this small group together? Should we get this small group together less frequently? Should we get the small group together more frequently? You know, there's all the typical process things that are, there's no one size fits all. It's a function of both the people, the remoteness, the size, the functions. You know, there's so many pieces that go into it. So you don't know it's working until it's working. I think the times I know it's working is when I hear somebody repeat back to me some of those high level goals. I'm doing this, but the most important thing is whatever. If they start repeating that back to me, I know that it's getting through.